Hello everyone, we are back with another episode.
That's right. Next come the heavy artillery, presidential more like Michelle, not Hillary, feel me?
Hello everyone. I want to tell y'all what a ghetto night I just had. Okay, so as you can see, I got a little dolled up. I got a little cutesy to go outside, go out, try to enjoy my night. Even though, something tells me that when I feel tired and when I just feel like run down, I need to just stay home. And guys, I need to start trusting my instinct more because tonight was ghetto. Tonight was super ghetto. I went out with someone that I don't normally go out with. It was my first time going out with this person, and it was just ghetto as fuck. And that brings me into my topic on first impressions. Now, even though this was not my first time meeting this person, this was my first time going out with them. And when you see them outside of like a business professional setting, I don't know, I was just taken aback. It was ghetto as fuck. She was ghetto as fuck. The situation, it wasn't my idea of a good time. It wasn't a good night. I mean, it was pretty chill for the most part for what I made it out to be, but just overall, it was crazy. But like I said, with first impressions, I feel like first impressions are just so major. First impressions let you know. Well, this is the thing though. So there is a flip side to first impressions. They say that a lot of the times when we meet people for the first time, they're giving us their representative. And I feel like that is true. But if we are being honest, first impressions are what attract us to a person. And that's what we normally go off of throughout. So I've learned that first impressions are very important. I definitely want to know that a person is going to go all out and they're going to try and be their best selves the first time they get to know me. But I also am very big on, I want you to be yourself. So if your best self is not who you are that first time I meet you, I'm going to figure that out. Here's the thing, guys. People are getting smarter. People are tired of going through things. But on the other hand, when you go on things like job interviews, when you meet people's family, when you are doing something that requires a good first impression, you definitely need to bring it. You don't always need to, say if you are a little bit just cuckoo or kooky, and that's specifically reserved for the people that really know you, because they really know who you are to your core. These people that you are going to at a job interview, hair salon, nail salon, yeah, they might know you, but it's like there's only certain energies and times and places for everything, right? So you want to make sure that, yes, you are giving off a good first impression, but that you're also being yourself, because don't try and fool people. I feel like people can read through a persona, especially if they're smart. So you definitely want to be who you are. And just, I feel like, give a good first impression of who you really are. Like, I'm this cool, nice person that wants to get to know you. I want you to get to know me. I want us to build a genuine relationship. However, let that first impression not be too far away from who you actually are, to where when the person gets to know you, it's like, who are you? I want to know who someone really is, but I feel like if you're coming just cool for Cocoa Puffs out the gate with just all the craziness, I'm not going to want to know who you are any further, because it's like you already scaring me. Ease me into that a little bit. And see, I think that is where a good first impression comes in. I feel like, okay, you reeled this person in. I like you. I like who you are. I like the energy you bring to the table. You got the job. You got the apartment. You got the house. You got all the things that you want. Okay? From that good first impression, that representative. People say that the first impressions and the representatives are what get people into toxic situations and toxic relationships. Just things of that sort and things of that nature. And I can agree. I can definitely agree. But then that's the receiver's job to do the footwork to make sure that this person is showing up for them, that they're consistent, that their actions are matching their words. Just looking at everything, studying the person. It is very important, guys, okay? First impressions are what get the person in the door, but then how you act moving forward is what keeps you in the door. So I feel like first impressions are just as important as how you show up throughout, okay? I just feel like this too. You also have to look at how a person treats other people, because if a person is only being nice to you and you see that they treat everybody else like trash and like garbage, you best believe that you are next. You are definitely next. You are not exempt from being treated like trash or garbage at all. You're not exempt, okay? So, first impressions matter. However, there are other outside factors. Why do you think sometimes people do give a good first impression at a job interview, but then they take a look at that resume and they see that they're not qualified? History matters. What you do throughout life matters. How you show up throughout the relationships, the friendships, the dynamics, all of that matters. Okay? And I'm just trying to think of one time where a person did not give me a good first impression, where I was just not impressed. I mean, right now I am on the dating scene, so I am dating. And actually, I can go back to last summer. There was just this guy. We was just out, and, I wasn't even on a date with him. I was actually out with my friend. She invited me out because one of her guy friends had invited her out, and he happened to be with his cousin. And the cousin was just like pop locking, was all like in my face trying to talk to me. And I just felt like, you're doing too much. You too on me. You're too just loud, not even with clothes and like the different colors or anything like that. Just your mannerisms, how you're acting. It's too much. It's a turn off, and I don't want you around me. And even every time he would show up after that on the phone, like, it's like you didn't even show up a little bit calm and ease me into your crazy. You showed it right off the gate, which I was appreciative of, but I feel like if he would have maybe came a little calmer and ease into the crazy, me and him probably would have had more conversations. I probably would, not probably, I would have still cut him off. But it's just like, if you're introducing me to this level of crazy this early on, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. So yes, all in all, I hope you guys had a great episode. Hope you liked the red trench I have on. Little makeup beat, hair laid, all of the good stuff. Guys, I'm really trying to elevate the channel. I'm so excited. My vacation is in 1 week. Exactly 1 week. Okay? So just really want you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend and get the word out. Word of mouth is so strong, it's so powerful. And I want to continue to bring it every week for you guys and just do what I came here to do, okay? So make a good first impression on a friend by telling them about me. And hopefully they subscribe and they continue to watch, okay? But guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys every week, same time. All right, but take care. You already know, peace and love. See you later.